Good morning everybody, my name is Diane McKendrick and it is my absolute privilege to bring to you today my morning ritual. Over the last several years, my life has just literally blossomed and bloomed, and people keep coming to me and asking me, Di, what have you been doing? What have you done? And I've done tens of thousands worth of personal development, but I feel like it comes back to one thing every single day. It's not these massive, huge jumps that we make, it's the habits that we set every single day. So I know that you're really busy people and I don't want to give you more to do. What I really want to do is look at what you're currently doing and how we can tweak it and refine it to get you more of what you want in your life. So through the next couple of minutes, I'm going to go through my morning routine, which has been trialed and tested. It's a lot of fun and it's something that I get to do every single morning. So there's several main tips in the morning, and the first thing that you need to do is set your state for the day. So the moment you open your eyes, you have to become aware of your very first thought. I'm just going to ask you now, do you know what your first thought is in the morning? For so many years, mine used to be, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back to bed tonight. And so the rest of my day was procrastinating. I was lonely, I was depressed, I was trying really hard and working really hard, felt like this hamster on this wheel and I couldn't get off of it. And when I first heard about becoming aware of that first thought in the morning, it absolutely changed my life. So the moment my eyes wake up and open in the morning, the very first thing I go to is gratitude. I spend 2 minutes while I'm laying in bed and I do a gratitude rampage. I just go through everything I'm grateful for, from the bed that I'm laying in, to the roof over my head, to the hair on my head, to my beautiful partner beside me, that I can walk down the hallway, I can open the fridge, I've got amazing food there, whatever. 2 minutes of absolute gratitude rampage. The next thing I do after I've opened my eyes and gone through 2 minutes of gratitude is get straight up. Do not wait. Do your gratitude and stand up, plant your feet on the ground and open your arms and say, I am open and receptive to all good. I walk straight to the bathroom, I look into my own eyes and I do my mirror work. If you want more information on mirror work, you can go over to my YouTube channel. Okay, so you wake up, you've done your gratitude, you've done your mirror work, walk straight to the kitchen. The next thing that I do, if you're looking at having a fit, toned body, is I have my Ignite fat burner and I have it all set out the night before. I have the glass there, I have the fat burner there, I put it in the glass and I have it straight away. The next thing I do is have a black coffee, a nice, beautiful, warm black coffee. I take 5 minutes just to sit and go through my gratitude, what I'm grateful for the day, and start to just really tune in to who I am without all the stuff. Just sit there in meditation or quietness and really feel what's going on for you. So after I've had my long black coffee and my fat burner Ignite, what I would do is go for a walk, anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes up to an hour, depending on what I've got on. But it's important for you that this is sustainable and that you can do it every single day. So for me, most mornings I'll get out and I'll go walking around the street. But if you're a mama and you're at home and you've got kids, we need to find something different for you. So what I often do when Gus is at home is not home, my husband, I'll walk 100 meters this way at the front of the house or 100 meters this way, and I just keep going up and back for 20 minutes. The other thing that I'll do is I'll go down into the backyard and just walk around to the backyard and use that time for me. Now, while I'm on my morning walk, it is such a power point of the day to set yourself up for the day. So as I'm walking, I do my affirmations. An affirmation is something that you continually tell yourself to make it real for you. So something like, as I'm walking, I get in my breathing, and every single day, in every single way, I am gifted, guided, and great. Every single day, in every single way, I am gifted, guided, and great. And I just go over and over and over and over. The first time I did it, felt like I was completely lying, but now when I do it, it's in the subconscious, it starts even before I tell it. Okay, so once I've got back from my walk and the blood is flowing and I'm feeling good, I've had my fat burner, I've had my coffee, I go into a priming state. So I was taught priming by Tony Robbins, and you go through priming 30 breaths, and I'm going to show you later how to do it. 30 breaths, 2 minutes of gratitude, again, where you sit there and start with the people closest with you. Who are you grateful for? Who can you thank today? And just make this bubble just go out over wider and wider and wider. Once I've gone into gratitude, I visualize 3 things. I pick 3 things that I'm calling into the physical realm, like big things. My book, I used to wake up every single morning, I would go through this routine and I would imagine it as though it was already done. So start with the gratitude and then go into 3 amazing things that you want to call into the physical realm and imagine them as done. Now, this all sounds like a fair bit, but it's not. Once you get into a really solid routine with it, it'll just be boom, 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 boom. The first couple of days might be a little bit clunky, but be really gentle on yourself. What we want for you is it to be sustainable. So after you do your priming, you do your gratitude, and you do your visualization, depending on your job or your role in the world, I go and stand in front of my board, my big whiteboard, and I look at everything up there, everything planned out for the whole year, and I imagine it, I feel it as though it's already done. So if you're a business person and you've got that whiteboard of all the little bits and pieces, go and stand there, imagine it, and have those conversations with yourself as though it's already done. The morning is another beautiful time to set your physique up for the day. So whether it's my back exercises or yoga, I always spend 2 to 5 minutes moving my body. So what I'll do is I have my yoga mat out and I sit and I ground in, and then I'll either just feel into what I need. So I'll do some yoga, some light movements. What I've been doing a lot lately and would be very helpful for you, because most of society sit all day long, so we tend to get a sore back. And my back's been a little sore lately, so I go through a series of back exercises that literally takes me 3 minutes, and it makes all the difference. If you're interested in more information on the back exercises that I do, you can visit my YouTube channel. Okay, so once I've done all that and I've set myself up for the day, I go into the kitchen. I walk into the kitchen and I prepare my breakfast. So the first thing I will do is get my Ignite protein powder, half a cup of oats, and 1/3 of a cup of berries. You're going to have a few little different recipes in your program for breakfast, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day. If you do nothing else, make sure you drink more water and eat breakfast. So it's really important to habit stack. As I come back into the kitchen, what I'll do is get my breakfast ready and let it sit there and soak. Meanwhile, while it's sitting and soaking and getting ready for me to eat, absorbing all the nutrients and the goodness, I come into the kitchen and I get everything prepared and ready for the day. I will get the water bottles ready, I get my meals prepped and ready for the day, I pack an esky bag for the kids with their water bottle and their food, and I just find that really sets you up for success. Whether I'm working in the office all day, my office is attached to my home, I take my esky bag like I'm going to work, or if I'm out and about running here, running there, I've always got my esky bag, so I don't fall into that trap of being out and about and busy and just eating the rubbish food that I can get. So pack that esky bag and have it there ready with your water bottles, your food, the kids' water bottles and foods, and I promise you it's set you up for success the whole day. So if you want to know what goes into my esky bag, you can go over to my YouTube channel and I'll show you exactly what I pack and how it's in there. Okay, now I'm going to touch on a topic that is quite touchy for a lot of us, and it's about being a mum and spending time with our kids, particularly if you're running a business, keeping fit, being the best wife ever. Something that I have found that has absolutely changed my life and my connection with my kids and my husband is that during this morning routine, every single day, I allocate time to sit with them. It's usually after all this is done, because I get up and do everything, and then I will sit with the kids, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. Now they're getting a little older, it's not quite as long, but we sit with no devices, no distractions. Research suggests that your children need 7 minutes a day, 7 minutes of pure presence. And a lot of us mums find us running around, we're time poor, we're busy, we're trying to be everything to everybody, and the kids often miss out. There's an amazing chapter in my book about it, so make sure you get my book. If you want my book, www.dianemckendrick.com. But yeah, I sit with the children and we don't have to talk. Sometimes we talk about their day, sometimes we don't, but what really matters is just having that sacred time with them, to sit with them and feel them and really tune into them as well. So although it sounds kind of crazy, give it a go, guys, because I promise you, if you commit to doing this, it's going to make you a better mother, a better wife, a better human, and just give you so much more joy in your life. And the last thing that I do for the morning, and highly recommend that all of you do, is take your supplements. Go and see a good holistic health practitioner and ask them what your body needs. They'll test your vibration, they'll go through the process with you. For me, recently I've been taking a drop of frankincense under my tongue. Really good for your immune system, really good for your brain. It's great for your skin. So many amazing benefits. So I take a drop of frankincense under my tongue. The other thing that I've been supporting recently is my liver. So I have an amazing healthcare professional who takes me on the journey and lets me know what I need for my body at each part of my cycle. So that's something else I do. Okay, so one more thing that's really going to make a huge difference to your day and therefore life is the jewellery, especially the ladies, the jewellery that you decide to wear. Every single morning I have my remember ring and my charm. I sleep with this on. This barely comes off, literally comes off when I get a massage, and that is it. My ring, I put on my crystals or beside my oils beside my bed. And when I get up in the morning, when I put this thing on, it is a reminder in that moment of my power, of my truth and presence. If you have not got your jewelry yet, your remembering jewelry from myself, then you can pop over to my website and order it. What it's about is anchoring to you to your truth and to your power. So as you're going about your day, the highs and the lows, let's face it, shitty things happen in life. When you get a glimpse of this or a glimpse of this in your reflection, it just lights you up. It reminds you why you're here. Who were you before all this stuff? Who were you before you got in trouble by that teacher? Who were you before you got married and have kids and lost yourself in motherhood? So make sure, whether it's my jewelry or your jewelry, you put it on with intention and you anchor it to your truth and presence and your power. If you've loved what you've heard today and you're already starting to implement stuff and you want more of this type of work and this information and support from me, go to www.dianemckendrick.com. I'm also on Facebook, Diane McKendrick, and Instagram, Diane McKendrick. Jump on there, follow, like, engage, and live your best life.